Hello everyone, hope you're all safe and well. We're all very aware of hygiene at the moment, and rightly so. I just wanted to talk to you about keeping your makeup brushes and your makeup kit really super clean. It's very important that you don't share your makeup kit or brushes with anyone. And if you have any teenagers in your house, you might just want to remind them of that. So makeup brushes often get left out and they need regular cleaning. It's really important. So what is important is to keep them in a little caddy like this so that they're nice and they're out in the fresh air. You don't want to put them away after you've used them in a drawer where they'll be breeding bacteria. And they do need washing like several times a week. It's a good idea just to give them a little spray or a little swish around in some of the Face Atelier brush buff or a similar brush cleaner. But for those of you that haven't washed your brushes for a while, and I know there are some of you out there that haven't, what I want you to do is give them a really good deep clean with hot soapy water. So what to do is get yourself a little bowl like this and use some shampoo, some mild shampoos and baby shampoo or something like that. Anything that's foamy, and you can use quite hot water and give them a really good swish around in the water and get them really super clean. It's important you don't soak them in the water because then that will weaken the glue that holds the hairs in the ferrule. So after you've given them a really good wash, give them a really good rinse, and then I use paper towels and then just wipe them out on the paper towels gently and then just leave them horizontally to dry. It's very important you don't stand them up to dry because any water will seep down into the ferrule. So you want to keep them horizontal, and of course you can't use them for a while after you've washed them in hot soapy water. So that's where the brush puff is really good, because then you can use them pretty well straight away because it has alcohol in it. So there are your brushes, and there's a couple of other things I want to give you some tips on. Foundations, some of the packaging with foundations I'm not so keen on, where you have those little sponges and puffs where you're going back and forth from your face to the product. And so there you'll be spreading sort of oil from your face onto the surface of the product, and the puffs that are sitting there in the product week after week, it's not a good thing. So it's always a good idea, I think, to use a liquid foundation, or if you use any sort of a compact, to use a clean brush every time. So with your liquid foundations, you can just put a little bit out on a palette like this, and then just use that amount so you're keeping that nice and clean. I have these palettes here in the studio if anyone would like some or one, and I also have stainless steel ones with little spatulas that are really good for lipsticks and that sort of thing. So that's a good thing to do, and just clean that off every time after you use it. Another little tip is with your eye pencils and lip pencils, make sure that you give them a shave every time before you use them. And again, after you've used it, just a quick shave before you put your cap on, so that's really super clean. And then with your sharpeners, pencil sharpeners, they can get a bit gluggy. So a good tip is to soak those in some brush cleaner. Just give them a soak, and that will dissolve all the product. And I just cleaned this, and I got a little stiff eyebrow brush just to get right in to make sure that it's really super clean. So that's important. The other thing to think about too is your eyelash curlers. They can get a little bit of a build-up of product here. So that's really a good idea, just to give them a really good clean with that. If you can get your hands on some isopropyl alcohol, that's a good idea to have a spray of that, just to spray things like your eyelash curler. Unfortunately, it's really hard to get at the moment. So that's some tips for you. I hope that I've inspired you to have a look at your makeup kit, just to give it a bit of a spring clean, and you'll feel so much better. Wash all your brushes, and then you'll feel so much more inspired just to maybe put a little bit of makeup on every now and again. I'm going to be bringing you some more videos, and I'm going to use a different lip color to show you every time. So the one I've got on at the moment is Ooh La La. So that is, that's my Studio Petrina Eyelash range, and Ooh La La is that one there. So that's a really pretty color, pretty warm tone. And that's it there, you can see, that's Ooh La La. And then I've got Sorbet Studio Petrina Eyelash lip gloss over the top. So it's a lovely sunny bright day, and I just felt like having something pretty today. And now I just want to also tell you, just to remind you that you can ring me, you can email me anytime. We can do video consults if you need some advice about your skincare or your makeup, and anything else that you might need advice on. I'm here for you. So, and I'll be bringing you some more videos, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.